Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Sanford Khan here. I used to call myself the Rogue Meister. I decided that with feedback, that was probably not the best term for me. I'm more of a rogue economist. So, welcome to Rogue Thinking. Besides being a rogue economist, I'm an economic consultant and business author. Welcome to Rogue Thinking number 9. The year 2100, can the U.S. survive? What I mean by survive as a constitutional republic. So I'd like to start this off with a little story. This is a true story about how I think. I was having coffee about 2 weeks ago on my way to the beach. You gotta relax sometimes, folks. Um, and I saw a young kid playing. It was probably about 2 or 3, just ordinary kid, just playing around. His mother was there, and I was coffee. It was quiet, nice kid. So I was thinking, and I'm not kidding you. This is how I was thinking. I said to myself, that kid, about 2 or 3, takes care of himself, eats right, doesn't really develop any real bad habits like drugs, smoking, excessive drinking. Uh, leads a good life, a decent life. That kid has the high probability of seeing the year 2100. High probability. He'll probably be early 80s, but he could do it. Then the question went in my mind, and I'm not kidding you. The question that came to my mind, will the United States survive as a constitutional republic by the year 2100? And the answer is definitive to me. If we keep going the way we're going now by increasingly adding to our national debt, I mean massive amounts, the United States will not survive as a constitutional republic. We'll unwind and become unstable. I like to read something. History provides a good example, and a person I've quoted this man before, Wendell Phillips. He was a jurist in the second half of the 1800s and a historian. He did a lot of research. So I'll just read this one sentence. I don't like to read too much. I'll read this one. As Wendell Phillips once wrote, debt, D-E-B-T, is the fatal disease of republics. The first thing and the mightiest to undermine governments and corrupt the people. It is corrupting the people now. They think they're getting gifts from the government of $1,400, not counting the other gifts they got, and it's a free lunch. No, they're getting hooked on government stimulus. They probably expect it to continue. They probably expect the government will take care of themselves. This is corrupting the people. There is no way we could keep adding to the national debt the way we're going without people, investors who buy the debt, losing confidence in the dollar. Eventually they'll lose confidence. You can't keep flooding the market with U.S. debt, Treasury debt, and not have the value stay up. The more you flood the market, the less value that debt has. It'll go down. Interest rates go up. We're in a bubble economy, absolute bubble economy fueled by cheap debt. Once the level of debt goes up, the cost of that debt, the bubble implodes. All bubbles burst. What happens historically, as Wendell Phillips noted, I'm not going to get into reading more, but as Wendell Phillips noted, republics, once they collapse, are replaced by a military overthrow of the civilian government. That doesn't have to happen. We eventually have to return to a gold-linked dollar to anchor the dollar and put restraints on politicians. It's the only way of doing it. It's not a perfect system. It's grossly imperfect, but it's the only way of doing it. A gold-linked dollar where politicians have to make choices. That's what they're supposed to do. Not spend on everything they want to spend, but they have to make choices, and the parties have to cooperate. Anyways, I spoke long enough. If you want to find out more information on rogue thinking, how I think, and almost a textbook and a guide, what I'm talking about now is in my latest book. It's on Amazon. Let me get it straight here, okay? A Rogue Meister's Guide to Free Thinking. It's on Amazon in both ebook and also paperback. You could just put in my name or put in the title, either one, on Amazon search in the search bar, and it'll come up. Anyways, till we meet again, I appreciate if you could pass this video on to others, and you know that subscribe button down there, please punch it and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really would appreciate it. Until next time, folks, may you prosper. Goodbye now.